Ohio State is in at number 2. The defending champs, the Bulldogs, are in at 3. Notre Dame is there at 5, which sets up a monster showdown to kick off the season. One more reminder, Buckeyes kick off the season with Notre Dame this year, so that should be phenomenal. Paul Feinbaum gets up with us early this morning, and Sacho is here for the conversation as well. So the top 2 teams in the country, Paul, I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's Alabama and Ohio State. Are the Buckeyes the biggest threat to Nick Saban this year?
Unquestionably. And Greeny, it's only the 15th straight year at some point in the season that Alabama has been number 1. The next closest is 7. That shows you the dominance. But Ohio State is built for this. They had a bad year last year. They did the unthinkable, the once in a generation. They lost to Michigan. But that's not going to happen this year because they've got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They have wide receivers that will fill the NFL up. And they have Notre Dame at home in the first game of the season. They have Michigan later on. It's a tailor-made schedule for Ryan Day to make a serious run at the championship.
You think so, Sacha? Are they the biggest threat to Alabama this year?
I agree, but it's for a different reason than Paul just said. Obviously, we know Ohio State has had the number 1 scoring offense and total offense in college football. But last year, their defense was ranked 59th. This year, they have the defensive coordinator from Oklahoma State who had the 5th best defense in all of college football, Jim Knowles. And so now you have a top-ranked offense, the best offense likely, with another top-ranked defense going to use that talent and make them actually play up to their standards. I think Ohio State is primed to give Alabama a run for their money.
Well, let's go, as my friend Jalen would say, a little deeper in the box score, or in this case, a little deeper into the rankings. Paul Feinbaum, which team is too high? As we just saw the top 10 and we saw the first rankings yesterday, which team is ranked too high for your taste?
It's Notre Dame. They should not even be in the top 10, Greeny. This is an absolute joke, and it happens every year with the AP poll, which is about as worthless as preseason NFL football. It's ridiculous. Notre Dame is going to get run in the first game of the season. I mean, they're going to get destroyed at the Big House, and then after that, they have to go to North Carolina a couple weeks later, a team that will bounce back this year. They have Clemson on the schedule, and they have SC. They'll be fortunate to go 9-3. Laughable that they're in the top 5 or 6.
Sacho, you look, I can see you. You were sort of laughing along. You agree, disagree? What do you think of that? The Irish at 5.
Well, no, I mean, I agree, but maybe not to that extent. I mean, you're talking. Marcus Freeman's in his first year, and yes, there's questions at quarterback for Notre Dame. But in a lot of ways, like, we don't know what Notre Dame is going to be. 5 may be high, I get it. But some of those games, North Carolina, you talked about, some of those games, they'll be able to win. And so week 1, I get it. You may not win week 1, but you do play USC at the end of the season. Maybe that's a game that you win. Now, to my point, the team that I think is overrated is USC. USC was ranked at 14th, and I get it. Lincoln Riley's in town. I get it. Caleb Williams and Jordan Addison, right, one of the Heisman Trophy candidate and obviously the Blendikoff Award winner, are both transferred into USC. But last year they were 4-8. Last year their defense was atrocious. This year maybe their defense will be better, but they also have so many new pieces that they need to find a new identity. They have over 40 new players on their team if you include over 20 transfers and over 20 freshmen. And so all that doesn't get solved by one quarterback and one receiver. It gets solved by culture and time, and I think they don't have that this year.
Fair enough. Quickly, Paul, one more for you. I mentioned huge matchups right out of the gate, right? We got Notre Dame and Ohio State. We got Georgia and Oregon. So a lot is going to be settled right off the bat. How impactful will those opening games be?
Well, I think we can eliminate Notre Dame today. We don't have to wait till the first week for the CFP. Georgia's got an extremely difficult game, too. They're gone. I mean, Georgia is up against Oregon, which is a really good team, but they're also coached by Dan Lanning, who was the defensive coordinator for Georgia last year. So that's a game you have to keep your eye on.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.